cultivate close connection. The closer you are to your kids, the greater your potential for impact, okay? And I just wanna mention this, and then we'll do an entire session on this in the videos we're gonna release. It's the myth of quality time. The myth of quality time. Cornell University just released a study. The average father in America spends 37 seconds a day talking to his kids. That is not gonna have much of an impact. And here's what I wanna say. It's the myth of quality time. And all of your kids, they have an emotional bank account. And when you affirm them, spend time with them, and build into them, all of a sudden they're going, man, this is awesome. I got this emotional bank account, and it's full. When you have to discipline or correct or whatever, you're making a withdrawal. And the real problem is this, man. When you're making withdrawals and there's nothing in the bank account, then you get bitter, angry, resentful, rebellious kids, okay? And here, I'm gonna give you a principle. Rules without relationship lead to rebellion. Rules without relationship lead to rebellion. In other words, correction without connection can be destructive, okay? And this week we're gonna release, this week or next week, we're gonna release a video of kind of, you're pretty much going, how do I build closer connection to my kids, okay? There's 3 things, they all start with A, okay? And I'm gonna throw them up here and then we'll unpack these, okay? The 3 things that start with A, number 1 is this, affection. Number 1 is affection, okay? And we'll come back to that later, affection. Second one is affirmation. Stephen Glenn, this is genius. Stephen Glenn said, any positive movement in the right direction received with celebration will produce more movement in the same direction. That's good, isn't it? Okay, that is really good. And the third one is this, apologize when you're wrong. Now, we'll do an entire thing on how to build those things in, but those are huge. For example, the apology thing, evidently, I'm good at because I got a lot to apologize for all the time. And all 4 of our kids were in our minivan, and we lived in Folsom, planted Granite Bay. It was Super Bowl Sunday. We came over to Granite Bay. I preached a zillion times, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, back at the high school, went to a Super Bowl party because it was Super Bowl Sunday. And then it's about 8:30 at night. I'm dead tired, and I'm driving across the Folsom Dam Road, which is appropriately named. And I'm driving across this road, and I never see this thing happen. I hit a pothole going about 45 miles an hour. It's an 18-inch deep pothole. Front left tire explodes, back left tire explodes. It's everything I can do to keep this thing from crashing. I pull into the overlook they have there, and I totally lose it. I'm so tired, I'm grouchy, and I just said, the government boneheads, why can't they fix this road? And I go off on that, I call AAA, get out of here, pick me up. I get out of the car, slam the door. All that happens, this is embarrassing. It's like being Mark Clark. Disaster. All this happens in like a minute and a half, okay? So did any of you have a short fuse, it goes off, then you feel like an idiot? Okay, God bless all of you. Metcalf. And so I go over to Folsom Lake, I apologize to God. My son Mark, who at that point's I think 7 or something, he comes walking up next to me. And I said, hey son, he goes, Dad, how you doing? I said, hey, I want to apologize to you. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't lose my cool like that. That's not the kind of example that's not the kind of Christian I want to be. It's not the kind of dad I want to be. I'm sorry. Mark looks right at me and says, you know, Dad, things like this happen. I'm going, thanks. Maybe you can disciple me later. And then I go back to the car I open the door and I hop in, and then Mark's still out by the lake. And so I said to Carol, hey, I just apologized to Mark. First of all, I apologized to Carol. And I said, honey, I acted like a fool. She agreed and then forgave me. And then I said, I apologized to Mark. And Carol said, oh, that's a good thing. And I said, why? Because she said, the second you got out of the car, he leaned forward and said, you know, Dad doesn't handle this kind of thing well, does he? Okay, before you climb all over my back, okay, raise your hand if you have some stuff you don't handle well, okay? And then apologize when you're wrong, because then your kids are gonna go, wow, if God can change my parents, then God can change me when I need it, okay?